Hello friends, welcome to Prismatics online class. In our today's class, we are going to look at our dimensional analysis. Okay, the question on the board says, find the dimensional analysis of what? This is the first equation of motion. Okay, how do we solve this? Solution. In solving this, we must check whether the right hand side, the dimension of right hand side, is it the same thing with what? Dimension of what? The the right hand side. So in this place, we are going to look at what? The left hand side of the equation, is it equal to the dimension of the what? Right hand side. That is all about dimensional analysis. Okay, here now we have that velocity, and we know that dimension of velocity is equals to what? L over what? T. That is the dimension of what? Velocity. Now that is the final velocity. This one is final velocity. U is also initial velocity, which is this. Initial velocity is the same thing as what? L over what? T. So this is the same dimension of it. Now, what about acceleration? Acceleration is the same, is what? L over what? T square. So that is the dimension of what? Acceleration. And the dimension of T is the same thing as what? Big capital T. So this is what we have. So this is what I'm going to use in this place. Let's substitute and see what will happen. V equals to U plus AT. Now here we have L over T. That is the dimension of L over T. Is it equal to the dimension of L over what? T, like this, plus what? L over T square into this, multiply by what? T over 1. Okay, mathematically we can have this in as L over T, dimension of L over T is equal to L over dimension of L over T, which is this, plus what? L, can I say L times T? We are going to have it as LT over what? T square. So we take the dimension. Okay. Mathematically, this one can cancel this one. We are left with what? 1. So we have dimension of T, L over T, is equal to L over T plus what? L over remainder 1 here, T. Okay. So now let's go. Is the left hand side equal to the right hand side? Okay, let's check. We have L over T, dimension of L over T, is it equal to dimension of what? L over T into plus L over T. Let's check. Okay, now looking at this, you have this TT. Can we just find the LCM of the because of addition? Can we find the LCM of the denominator, which is what? T. T go to T, 1 times this, we have it as L, plus T go to T, 1 times we have it as what? L. So dimension of this, is it equal to dimension of this? Let's check. Finally, we have that L over T, the dimension of velocity, is it equal to 2L over what? T. Now, which we have this as this. Okay, now is this equal to this? Yes. Reason is that always recall that dimension of 2, any constant is what? 1, or it means it has no dimension. Hence, what do we have? L over T, dimension of L over T is equal to what? Dimension of what? L over what? T. Because 1 times L will give you a L. So finally, that is our answer. The left hand side is equal to what? Right hand side. In other words, we have that, finally, we have that the dimension of L over dimension of T is equals to dimension of L over dimension of T. So that is it. So we have proved it. They are equal. Proved. So that is it. Thanks and God bless you. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Prismatics Online Class, and follow me on Facebook, Prismatics Online Class. Please like, share, and comment. Bye.